sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John. Morning bells are ringing. Morning bells are ringing. Ding, ding, dong. I think I have my bells. Ding, ding, dong. Not bad, I slipped it. Ooh, hi! Welcome, come right in. You know what? I was continually working on my alphabet letters, and I'm kind of like, still at the beginning, but that's okay. Some of you may still be at the beginning also. Bienvenidos, it's so good to see you again. Yes, I've been away. I've been working on a program for the very little guys that as we begin to talk about and learn and see our alphabet letters, that we want to make it as interesting and as fun as possible. So in the meantime, I'm going to put away my alphabet letter chart for now, where I started coloring in the pictures. I'm still working on it. It might be what you may call a work in progress, okay? Well, how about we get started with the alphabet? I think the last time we met on session 2, we stopped at the letter L. And then now we're on session 3. L-M-N-O-P. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now we're going to sing the alphabet. You can say it, or you can sing it along with us. You choose. Okay, let's get started. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Can you see that? H, I, J. Where's H? I see it. H, over there. I, J, K, L. There's M, N, L, M, N, O, P. Yeah, there we go. And that's where I decided to put a pin in it. And said that what we'll do is we'll continue that in our next session. Well, we're in our next session. Here we go. L, M, N, O, P. The letter L. L. That's the sound. Love. You know how people can make the love sign sort of like this? I haven't mastered it yet. I'm getting there. Load. You know when you load something up, maybe you're putting something away. Loaf, like a loaf of bread. The letter L and the sound. L. L. M. Money. That's the first thing I thought of. Money. Manager. Move. When you're moving from one place to the other. After M comes in. Not. I'm not going to sit over there. No. O is right next to it. N-O. Or nose. Yeah, it's right on your face. After N comes O. I'm going to put one hand over the other. I'm going to think over. That's a little different. I'm going to think over the problem that I had. And then there's the letter P. And of course, there's the pig right beside it. Kind of like stays pretty close. So, L, M, N, O, P. Those were the next 5 letters in the alphabet. So right now, we've gone up to the first 16 letters of our alphabet. From A all the way to P. And in our next session, session 4, we'll finish up the last 10. I just found that with my students especially, that if we try to get them all together at once, it's kind of difficult because they forget. So I think if we focus on the first, at least I found when I first focus on a few at a time, it's a lot better for them, whether it's in their name or not. Okay? So let's continue now. Here's our book. One of our alphabet books. And this is LMNOPs. So let's see if it has the whole, it does, as it should, have the whole alphabet in it. No, it starts with the L. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Yes, of course. It always has to start with the first letter, which is A. Let's move on to B. Wow, it's a big one. And C. Oh, we'll turn the page. Uh-oh, look at all those drivers. We did A, B, C. There's D. E, and F. Beautiful colors. G, H. There's I over there. J, K. Here we are. L, M, N, O, P. That's where we are today. And you know what, boys and girls? When you go out with mom and dad or sometimes your older siblings, look at the signs. If you're going for a walk, look at the signs that you see. If you're walking on a sidewalk, there's a stop sign. Talk about the letters, even though we haven't gotten to them yet, except for the letter O. You know, that's S-T-O-P, and it means stop. Is what you have to do. So just look at words in the supermarket, okay? When you go in the supermarket and you're looking around, you'll see a sign that says produce. You'll see another sign that says vegetables. You'll see a sign that says dairy. You know, and just point out the letters in it. You might not know the word right away, but you'll learn it. We just keep learning our alphabets, recognizing the sounds, and then we put it together. Put it together. Yes, that's how we do it. Now, while we're putting it together, we're going to learn how to write them. Of course, we're not just going to learn how to recognize them and say them. We're going to learn how to write them as well. Now, this is a B. That's the letter B. Uppercase and lowercase. And here it gives you arrows, instructions on how to write the letter B. Also, the letter C, D, all the way through the alphabet. Now, this is what moms and dads, pop-pops, moms are going to have to help you with. Yeah, you see that? You start with dots. I think on our first session, we talked about the curves, the dots, and when we're working on them, this is like the beginning of how we learn how to write our letters. All the alphabet letters. We're going to stay with it. That's part of our program. And guess what? Parents, you can pick up magnetic letters, a magnetic letter board at any of the dollar stores, and you can put it on the refrigerator. You can put it on the front or back of your child's door and just have them pick out different letters, you know, as they go in their room or come out of their room. Ask them to get you some milk out of the fridge and say, what letters? Or you can ask them to get you pretty much anything out of the fridge and have them pick out a few letters. This is how learning takes place. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it can be very repetitive, but when we repeat things, it kind of like stays with us, okay? So here we are. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Yeah, they're just magnetic letters. Yeah, but they stay with you. You know, if you, like I said, put them on your fridge or on the door at home. And just have your child pick out a letter. Maybe there's something there that's in your name. So we're going to move on, and I've got a story about Stella. I've been talking about this story about Stella for a long time. Today we're going to read it. Yes, we are. We're going to read all about Stella. But first, we're going to have to do our very short story. You read to me, I'll read to you. Let's see. I know we did about 5 of them. That's the snowman. I don't think we did the snowman. Oh, no, we're at hop and skip. Okay. Wait a minute. Why don't... Oh, I remember. I have this hat here because... Hold on, Stella. We're going to get to you. Oh, my. The hat. There are nursery rhymes that we're doing, and there are also some finger plays. And in one of our nursery rhymes, if I can't put my hands on it right now, we'll do it for our next time. This was a hat, and it had something to do with Grandma's spectacles and Grandma's hat. And I put the hat on, and my students, they just loved it. They wanted me to do it all the time. I think I remember. Let me try it. Okay. These are Grandma's spectacles. Here we go. This is Grandma's hat. These are Grandma's hands. She folds them and places them in her lap. Well, I had this hat on and they just yelled and screamed. They were laughing. It was so funny to them. I said, do it again, do it again, do it again. So I did it a few times, but it was hilarious. It was a lot of fun. And as I was looking through my books, I came across August birthdays. Well, that should have been up front because my birthday is in August the 13th to be exact, Leo. How about I read, all about birthdays for those of you, as well as myself, who were born in the month of August. Let's get started. The sprinkler twirls, the summer wanes. The pavement wears popsicle stains. The playground grass is worn to dust. The weary swings, they creak with rust. The trees are bored with being green. Some people leave the local scene and go to seaside bungalows and take off nearly all their clothes. Something sound. Yeah, they go to the bungalows. He's one of the ones taking off his clothes. This is for those born in the month of August. I have another one. Yes, indeed, that's April. No, it's May. I have a few to go through here. Just hold on. That's July. We're getting close. August. Yes, here we are. I'll read it. August child is generous as time is long, like the garden's harvest and the meadowlark's song. You give our world your bright bouquets of kindness, grace, and courteous ways. I am ripe, I blossom, I keep, I care. I stay, I show, I frolic, I share. Yeah, that's for all of those who have a birthday in August, myself included. Hop and skip. Here we go. Hop and skip. I like to hop. I like to skip. But sometimes when I hop, I trip. And sometimes when I skip, I slip. And sometimes then our clothes might rip. And when they rip, my mom gets mad. And when they rip, so does my dad. My mom says, walk instead of run. My dad does too. But that's no fun. If you just walk to where you go instead of run, you go too slow. But if you skip or if you hop, sometimes it's really hard to stop. But sometimes it's nice to see. Then let's sit down a little bit. What shall we do? Now let me see. I'll read to you. You read to me. And that's our two story characters that hop and skip. Okay, now to Stella. Oh, I'm going to share. I think on my last segment, I think we were talking about Spanish. And I was saying I was back to my Spanish books and my Spanish class. Okay? And, oh my goodness. Here's one of my Spanish books. It says, let's learn. This is my Spanish picture dictionary. And here's another one. This one says, my first Spanish picture dictionary. So I have a lot of books that have a lot of Spanish pictures, of course, the words in them. And there's a song that I learned a long time ago in Spanish called Me Tres Amigos, My Three Friends. Uno, dos, tres amigos. Uno, dos, tres amigos. Uno, dos, tres amigos. Me tres amigos. In English, it's 1, 2, 3 friends. 1, 2, 3 friends. 1, 2, 3 friends. My 3 friends. Just thought I'd share. All right, come on, Stella. We've been waiting for you. Wait a minute. Where did I put Stella? Oh, wow. Well, here's the sun that she wants to hold up. Yeah, I cut that out myself. That's the sunshine that she wants to hold up. And here's the story. Look at all those sunglasses. I guess you'll need them if you're trying to hold up the sun. I hope I got it right side up. That's good. Now, this was written by, I had a hard time trying to learn how to pronounce his name correctly. This was written by Clotilde Ewing, illustrated by Lynn Gaines. And it says, Stella keeps the sun up. Here's our Stella. Hey, Stella. Yeah. Talking about you. We're going to read about you. Yeah, I did her hair. Hope you like it. Okay, here we go. Stella keeps the sun up. Get comfortable here. She says, "Hi, I'm Stella. My name means star. I don't look like a star, but I do like to sparkle." Okay. "I am a really good jumper and super fast. I bet I can jump high enough to kiss the moon. If I were that high in the sky, I would visit the sun too. I bet it's easy and cozy up there." Could be. Yeah. Star's all the way up there. Oh, my friend Cameron, she loves to be cozy too. That's a picture of her friend Cameron. She used to live next door, but her family moved away. Now she lives on the other side of the world. Want to know something cool? When I wake up in the morning, Cameron's getting ready for bed. There's Cameron getting ready for bed. And there's Stella waking up in the morning. Oh, I wish I didn't have to go to sleep. It's so boring. If I could make the rules, here's what they would be. 1. Dessert comes before dinner. 2. Pajamas are for all times, not just bedtime. And 3. On our 6th birthday, we can stop sleeping. My buddy Roger agrees. That's her buddy Roger right there. He agrees. On your 6th birthday, you can stop sleeping. What would you do? Why do we have to miss all the fun and go to bed just because it gets dark? He asked. It's all the sun's fault. I wonder what they're going to do. She's thinking, Roger is onto something. If it never gets dark, then we can stay awake forever. All we have to do is keep the sun up. Simple. We'll start tomorrow. Operation Sun. How are we going to do that? Let's turn the page and find out. Wow. Rise and shine. I brushed my teeth twice as long, since I won't have to brush them later before bed. I put on plenty of sunscreen, and I grabbed my super-sized sunglasses. Now all we have to do is play it cool, so Mom and Dad, they won't figure out the plan. Okay? Play it cool. Good morning, I say. Roger and I got a great night's sleep. Did I tell you Roger snores? Anyway, we just slept, no talking. So you have nothing to worry about. Uh-oh, Roger's going to give us away. This cereal is so delicious. Slurp. Stella, what's going on? Dad asks. Sorry, I gotta go. I'm late for work, I say. Stella, late for work? I run through the house and stuff my backpack with everything we're going to need. Save room for me, Roger shouts. Better get comfy, son. You're going to be up for a while. Look at that. Yeah, they want to keep the sun up. This. That's what they want to do. Keep the sun up. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. If we are loud enough, maybe we can keep the sun awake. If we shine lights at the sun, maybe it will keep shining back. They've got the flashlights. They really do have a plan. They've got all their party favors, noisemakers. They're really trying to keep that sun up. If we keep doing our morning yoga, maybe it will get confused about what time it is. If we send it an invitation, maybe the sun will stay up and party with us. Look, they invited the sun to a party. They're having a yoga class. They're really working hard on this. They really want that sun to stay up. Oh, I pulled Roger into the kitchen and poured him a bowl of cereal. Cereal again? Roger complains. Shh. If we eat cereal, the sun will think it's still morning. Let's also give the sun that drink Mom sips to help her wake up. How are we going to get a cup of coffee all the way up there? Roger asked. You put the coffee on, it's percolating. Oh, I'm with you, Roger. How are you going to do that? Sun or bus? Let's decide. Are we there yet? I think we're too heavy, I said. Trampoline? Roger asked. Probably not a good idea. They're on the trampoline with a cup of coffee. I agree. That is not a good idea. Trying to get to the sun to keep it up. Before we know it, Mom is shouting, Stella, time for dinner. It can't be that time already. After dinner comes a bath, and after a bath comes books, and after books come... Do we have to eat dinner this exact second? I asked. Stella, this is not a negotiation, Mom says. I'm counting to 5. Ooh, she sounds serious. Roger, you stay here. Don't let the sun out of your sight. At dinner, I am too worried to eat. Roger is not tough enough to take on the sun on his own. Oh, I wish Cameron were here to help. And then, look at her face. It hits me. We've been thinking about this all wrong. I shoveled some broccoli and chicken into my mouth and tried to find Roger before it's too late. I wonder what she's going to do. Roger, we have to go to bed now. But we have been trying to keep the sun awake all day. Why would we give up now, he asked. Cameron is waiting for us to go to sleep. If we keep the sun up here, she will be stuck in bed for 100 years. That would be terrible. We better let the sun go then, Roger says sadly. We take one last look at the sun. It has nearly set. Thanks for a fun day, I said. Tell Cameron I said hi. They waved goodbye to the sun. They worked so hard to keep it up. Oh my goodness. At bedtime, Mom and Dad read a story and tuck in Roger and me. And then it's time for sleep. You know what? In most of my stories, just about all of them, children are being read to at bedtime. That's a good thing. Yeah. Good night, Roger, I say. Good night, Stella. Sleep tight, Roger whispers. Good night, son. See you in the morning. They whisper it together. And look what's happening in Cameron's world. She is waking up. And there's the sun. Oh, wow, that was great. All the sunglasses. Okay. I've got so many more stories that are going to be fun and interesting that we're going to be reading together. But still, I need parents, grandparents, older siblings, neighbors, preschool teachers, anyone that engages with you, little people, to subscribe. And like Mercedes Bookworms, like and subscribe. Until next time, te amo!